Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video and this time it's about the Casagrandes characters as Disney style or Pixar style. I guess it's that kind of like animation, I guess, it's that specific Disney slash Pixar style of animation. I'm thinking of trying to make a new format, a new type of video, and I might as well like apply this method on my most famous video, of course, the Casagrandes, because my most famous video is, if you notice, actually is the Casagrandes characters in real life. So it has like 36,000, I don't know, I didn't check. You might notice that there's only like a few characters and I didn't include all of them because this is just like a tryout video. I just want to see like if you guys like it, then I'll try to make more of it. But anyways, I don't really have that much update on the Casagrandes and all that because it stopped airing. I think it was around like 2022 2023. It was cancelled. I think the last time I saw it was around 2023. Yeah, sorry if this video is like boring because I don't really have much to say about the Casagrandes. I haven't really watched the movie yet. Maybe I'll watch it someday. But hey there guys, I'm back with a new video and this time it's similar with my previous video. And it's actually the Loud House characters as Disney style or Pixar style, or I don't know what to specifically call it, but yeah. Unlike the previous video, this video is actually longer and actually includes all of the family members of the Loud House. Now I was thinking of like adding Lincoln's friends. I didn't have enough time to add all of them, and I was thinking like maybe I should like make them in a separate video where I did like the supporting or recurring characters instead. Like for the second video, I will be doing all of the supporting and recurring characters, and it's gonna be a long video. But yeah, I wanted to finish the Casagrandes family members because based on the previous video I didn't actually finish it, but since the video is already up, I might as well finish this video instead, the Loud House family members. Funny enough, I actually watched an episode this morning. Dang it, it was about Lincoln and his friends. I forgot what was the club called. News Action Team, I think it was called. They were trying to I think it was some sort of case or something. I can't remember much. But yeah, it involves in his school and all that. So my knowledge of the later seasons is a bit like meh, Although I do know like Lincoln's friends and all that, hang on, I gotta remember it. Let's see. Rusty, Liam. I know Clyde, of course. There was another guy, the red-haired one, Zach. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about the Ghost and Molly McGee characters as Pixar style, I guess, or I guess the better title would be if the Ghost and Molly McGee characters were made by Pixar. I can't say Disney because, the show is already under Disney. Fun fact, this is actually the original video where I started making under Disney slash Pixar style. It's not the Loud House or Casagrandes, this video actually. But I never intended to upload this video. That's why it's a bit shorter compared to the other videos. That's why you actually see there's only a few characters. Like there's no Jinx. There's not even Scratch. Looks terrible, and I'm sorry about that. I tried making him a bit, editing, making him a bit different, but sorry about that. Yeah, and the other characters. This is more like a prototype. It was never meant to be uploaded. So, but I just uploaded and see what you guys think of it. By the way, the next video I'm gonna make is total drama as Disney slash Pixar style. So. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video and this time it's about the Loud House characters as Disney style or Pixar style part 2. Now for this very specific video, I want to do an entire video without me cutting an awkward audio or me whatever it is. I just want to try to make a video where I just fully talk for the entire video without cutting anything. So this is my attempt in it, just want to improve my conversation and all that. Because you can't cut you can cut videos and audios and all that, but when it comes to talking or having a conversation in real life, you can't actually split the audios and only select the good ones. So yeah, this is just my attempt at it, and my apologies if it sounds like cringe or like, oh, this foreigner is like, he's not good at speaking English, like, etc. So yeah, about this video, I didn't actually do all of like the friends of the main characters. Of course I did Lincoln's and his friends. I did Lynn and some of her friends. I did Margot. I actually did Paula, but Midjourney didn't actually like work with me here, and she didn't look like Paula. I used Photoshop, try to make it a bit look like Paula, but it's still like doesn't convince me enough. Like, okay, this is Paula, so I didn't actually put her in this video. That happens sometimes. Like for some characters, I tried to make it, and Midjourney like wouldn't work with me here. Like for maybe some part of the images, like they couldn't generate, and that's where I had to use Photoshop to add that feature, or like to remove that feature, or whatever it is. Like for example, certain hair parts, or to have a hair covering the eye, or whatever it is. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it's convincing, I guess, if it's the right word, and sometimes it's not. So I just like remove it entirely. For the next video is probably gonna be Total Drama Island characters as Disney/Pixar style, because I'm already on the way on making this video. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and finally Total Drama Island characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now please do note that I didn't include all of the characters, as usual. I didn't include all of the characters from the OG. I think there was like 21, 22 characters, and I only did half of it. Well, maybe a bit more than half, because 11, but yeah, I only did 11 characters from the show, and I did not include, Chris or Chef. I mean, I wanted to do both of them, but from my knowledge, I only did 11 of the characters from what I know from the show. And I've never seen Total Drama Island, I've never heard Total Drama Island until 2018, 2019. Before that, I have no idea what it is. The closest thing that I've heard about this show was another show that was made by the same company / same creator. He made 16s. It aired in my country. I think it was like around 2008, 2009. I was like 9 or 10 years old, and I would watch that show like every weekend. It would air it around 8 to 9 a.m. But when it comes to Total Drama Island, I have no idea. Until, maybe there was a time period like 2017 or 2018 where Total Drama Island, I believe it was Packet 2 Island. But even then, there was like 2 or 3 months of it was aired, and then... Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about the Owl House characters as Pixar style. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a warning, because you're gonna be a bit disappointed. I feel like for this specific video, I could have done a bit better, but I'm a bit busy with work and all that. So it might look a bit suckish or bad compared to the other videos that I make. So I'm sorry about that. I just wish that I have a bit more time to do these kinds of videos. And if I did had a lot of time, it would take longer to make these kinds of videos. Probably like it depends on my work schedule. Like if it's not a lot, then I could make these videos many times. But if, let's say, my work schedule is hectic or busy, then I could only do a few images or a few videos, and even then it'll probably be short. So this is just a short video, and this is about Amphibia characters as Pixar style. I only did a few characters, like the previous videos I've done, and I hope you guys enjoy. But most importantly, I want to thank you guys so much for for making it possible. I don't know what else to say, because my English is a bit off, but yeah, that's all I can say, I guess. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about the Loud House characters as Pixar/Disney style part 3. Now for this specific video, it's a bit shorter compared to the other 2 videos that I made, because I don't have any ideas or what character I should do, what specific character I should do. Yeah, I don't have any ideas on it because I've done the Loud House family, I've done the Casagrandes family, I've done most of their friends, Lincoln's friends, Lucy's friends, Lynn's friends, Lenny's friends, and now for this video I did some of, well, not, I guess not technically Luann's friends, they're just the members of the dang, I forgot, the drama club, or was it a drama club or a theater club, something like that. And I added a few characters, like for example Lincoln's grandfather and Miss I forgot the name, Mr. Grouse, was it, the neighbor, and Girl Jordan. For now I feel like this would be the final video for the Loud House characters as Disney/Pixar style, because I don't have any ideas anymore, honestly. But yeah, that's about it. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Danny Phantom characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now this is actually based on the poll that I made. It was around like 6 days ago when I asked which Nicktoon cartoon characters like you want me to do, and you guys voted Danny Phantom like the most. I believe it was 69%, 68%, I think it was like that. But yeah, so here's the video. Based on my memories or recollection of this show, I don't remember much because, you know, it was a long time ago, but I remember enjoying this show. Like, it was like one of my top Nickelodeon shows to watch. But, you know, bear in mind, because it was like 2005, 2006, and it lasted a while actually, like 4 to 5 years of my childhood life. You know, unlike some other like cartoon shows that didn't last like a few years and just like 1 or 2 years and then it's gone. But for Danny Phantom, it lasted a bit longer, but not as long as other shows like, you know, The Fairly Odd Parents, or dare I say the longest one is SpongeBob. Aside from Danny and Vlad, I didn't do the ghosts, and I'm actually like thinking of probably doing it for the next video, like part 2, where I do all of the ghosts in Danny Phantom, in the world of Danny Phantom, because like it's gonna be a long video if I do all of the ghosts and like the main characters as well. Leave a comment on what your favorite ghosts in Danny Phantom. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Gravity Falls characters as Pixar style. Now this video was specifically made based on the poll that I made, and it was technically second in place, but with the first place being, you know, Phineas and Ferb. And don't worry, the Phineas and Ferb one is on the way, and it's gonna take a while to make it. But anyways, I've heard that Gravity Falls is getting a revival, if I'm not mistaken. It was like 3 to 4 days ago I've heard. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but I guess I'm looking forward to it. Besides that, I'm actually thinking of trying a new style with Midjourney. I've tested out a bit, and it's actually I call it traditional Disney style, because this is originally from a commenter actually. They commented saying that they thought that when I was talking about Disney/Pixar style from the Casagrandes or the Loud House, I think, they thought that it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be like a traditional like Disney princess animated style, you know, like the one before Rapunzel, like the 2D animated style. And that got me thinking, like, maybe I can do that as well. Traditional cartoon characters as traditional Disney style. Maybe upload one video and see like what you guys think of it, and if you guys like it, I'll make more of it. But that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching guys. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Phineas and Ferb characters as Pixar style, voted by you guys actually. The #1 poll in the questionnaire that I made. The poll is like cartoon as Pixar/Disney style I should do, and you guys, the #1 spot is Phineas and Ferb, with second being Gravity Falls. Now I did not do like all of the characters in the show because there's a lot of them, and it's shorter compared to the previous Phineas and Ferb video that I did. If you guys remember, Phineas and Ferb characters in real life, and I did like most of the characters, well, not most of the characters, but most of the recurring / supporting characters. Like for this video, like I didn't do Phineas and Ferb's grandparents, but yeah, I didn't do like a lot of the characters. And even then, this is like, you know, to me, anything that's 2 minutes, it's like a long video. But I want to try making longer videos. Oh, and I've heard that Phineas and Ferb like continuation of the series. I don't know if it's like a continuation or reboot or revival. The series is gonna continue if I heard it correctly or not. I remember this show being like a crucial part of my childhood because back in 2009, 2010, 2011, okay, from 2008 to 2000, I guess 14, 15, Phineas and Ferb like aired in my country, in Malaysia. The time slot for the show in Disney Channel, like, it was a lot. Like 8:30 to 9 a.m., 11 to 11:30 a.m., and then 3 to 3:30 a.m. And all of them are like reruns. They're the same episodes from the early morning. So right now, I'm actually thinking of trying to do another animation style. Okay, first we have in real life. Then we have anime. Then we have Disney/Pixar, or I guess in the general term for that is CGI style. Now I'm trying to think of like trying to do a new style. It's called traditional Disney animation style. And this idea actually came from a comment. I can't remember which video, but I believe it was the Loud House characters as Disney/Pixar style. And one of those comments, it says like, oh, I thought you were gonna do like the Loud House characters as traditional Disney animation style and not, the modern CGI style that most animation companies use nowadays. Hopefully, stay tuned for it. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Hailey's on it characters as Pixar/CGI style. Now, if you notice, I didn't actually do some of the characters, and like the usual reason, problem with Midjourney, or problem with me, I guess, trying to make like edit and trying to remove the certain features of the character, trying to make it resemble the original, but I could not. So I didn't, put them in the video. Most specifically, of course, the I don't remember the character's name, the teddy bear, the robotic teddy bear. And for me, I haven't really watched Hailey's on it. I mean, I've watched like, I believe it was like a few months ago, where I told you guys that watch like the few episodes of the early season and that's it. I'm still stuck on that. I haven't really watched any new episodes, but maybe someday. I've heard that people say that this show is not gonna get like another season, or I have no idea what's the actual status of this show. I have no idea why people say that, this isn't a good show. I mean, like, you can't really like compare this show to like shows like The Owl House and Amphibia, of course, because their genre is different. They're all good shows. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Star versus the forces of evil characters as Pixar style. Quickly, I want to mention that some of the characters might not resemble the original, specifically Kelly with her hair and the King River with, well, to summarize it, I zoomed in on the picture and let's leave that as that. I also did not include the other main characters, like for example, Marco's parents. I'll probably add them in the second part of the video, like part 2, if you guys want it. And I'll also do the councils, the other monsters, etc. You know what's the strangest part? I don't have any memories of this show. Wait, let me rephrase that. I don't have particular memories of any episodes from this show. Wait, I do remember the movie. I think it was a movie, was it? Movie with Toffee. Wait, is it technically a movie, or is it like a 1 hour 45-minute special? It's kind of like that. That involves, Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Kim Possible characters as Disney/Pixar style. Like the usual videos, of course, I did not include all of the characters in the Kim Possible series, because if I did, there'll be like, I don't know, 4 to 5 minutes, and the progress to make that video would be longer. It would probably take like at least a week, depending on my work schedule. If I'm busy, then probably 2 or 3 weeks, if not maybe a week, for at least like a 4 or 5 minute video. But for a video that's like 1 minute, 2 minute, I could get it finished around like 1 or 2 days, depending on the work schedule, of course. But yeah, I did not include all of the characters, only certain characters, but I did include the main characters, of course. Kim, Ron, Kim's parents, Kim's siblings, the twins, then Kim's friends, their friends, the bully. I wouldn't say a bully, of course, the cheerleader. I forgot her name. And then, of course, the main villains. You got Dr. Draken, Shigo, the monkey guy. I can't remember his name now. And this is where I didn't do like the other known villain, Scottish golfer. I forgot his name. I didn't do him, and I did not do the big guy's dad. Like, he's actually the son of a rich man. The rich old guy is the villain, actually. I mean, his son is also a villain, but he doesn't want to, like, if I remember correctly based on my childhood, he doesn't want to be a villain or something like that. Does he want to be a dancer? If I'm not, like, correct me if I'm wrong though. This is just based on like childhood memory, so you know. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Wayside characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now this is not based off the original, you know, book series. This is based off the cartoon that was released around 2008 or 2009 if I'm not mistaken. I used to watch this show, you know, back in 2008, 2009, and that was it. By the time 2010 came, it just stopped airing. It was one of those shows that it airs for a while and then it stops. But it wasn't one of those shows that, you know, it aired for a month and then it disappeared. It wasn't like that. It was kind of short, you know, for a year, 2 years. It wasn't until that I watched the full episodes of Wayside on the YouTube channel. I believe it was called Keep It Weird. They post full episodes of Wayside. Maybe they own the cartoon series, I don't know. But I watched the full episodes. It was back in 2020. I want to say last year, but maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember, but it was some time ago, and that's how I remember some of their names, you know. Todd, Mauricia, Dana, Myron, he wants to be class president. The staff members, let me see, Mrs. Jules, the principal, Mr. Kidswater. He doesn't like kids, even though he's the school principal. If I'm not mistaken, he refers the kids as tiny people, I think. Teeny tiny people. There was this one time, I remember this one particular episode, or maybe he was referring to the kindergartens in that one certain episode, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have the cool guy, I believe his name is Louis. And then of course you have the other kids, which I'm trying to remember their names without looking up. Let's see if I remember them. We have Jenny, the biker girl, and then you have Sherry, I believe it was her name, the girl who sleeps. You have the tree Eric, and then you have the Halloween cosplay kid. You have the painter girl, the art girl, Bebe. I don't remember the bushy hair kid, the one that covers the eyes. I got it, the upside down kid. I don't remember like certain names and all that, but that's all for Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now before we continue, I want to apologize for my raspy voice and my current health issues. I currently have food poisoning and all that, but aside from that, based on what I can remember from this show, it was memorable, I guess. It was known for its, you know, humor and messed up moments. Like for example, I remember this one specific episode where they messed up a time cycle, the hourglass or something like that. Like for example, okay, you're an adult, right? And then like after a few hours, you would turn back into a teenager, and then a few hours later, you turn back into a kid, and then into a baby, and then into a, well, I don't remember if there was a fetus scene, but you eventually became non-existent because you keep going back to the past, right? You know what I mean? It's messed up, and to this day I still remember that episode. And then another good episode was about Pandora's box. That was a good episode actually. Gosh, I don't remember much of the certain episodes, but I do remember the characters, of course, some of the recurring Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Hilda characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now for this specific video, it was never meant to be released/uploaded, and it was made during the time that I was making Phineas and Ferb or Gravity Falls characters as Pixar style in this already owned by Disney. The format of this video is actually similar to an older Hilda video that I did. I believe it was called Hilda Characters in Real Life. You guys can look it up. It's one of my oldest, well, not oldest, but it's one of my old videos that I did back in January, February, around that time. There's only a few characters: Hilda's mom, Johanna, David, Frida, the deer fox, I don't remember the small elf's name, and the librarian, and that's it. I actually never watched the full episodes of this cartoon show. I've watched a few snippets or clips of this, but I think it's a good show. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Milo Murphy's Law characters as Pixar style. Now, I don't know much about this cartoon show, except I've seen a few episodes, and that was back in 2017, 2018. But it was only like episode 1 and episode 2, the introduction to the series. And if I'm not mistaken, from what I can remember from the show, is that it's about a boy who has, like, I wouldn't say powers, but his family is literally just emitting misfortune, if I'm not mistaken. Like the motto, the quote, I believe it was, "If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong," or something like that. This is what I remember from the show. Correct me if I'm wrong though. And I do know that there's also the other major characters, aside from Milo's families and etc. I believe the time travelers, I have no idea, I don't remember their names. Barto something, and the other guy, dang, I forgot his name. I just recently looked up on the wiki their names because I'm making this video, but I don't remember it now. Also, I apologize because some of the characters might not resemble the original a lot. This is a frequent thing in my videos where sometimes the results aren't that good. For this particular video, it's I keep trying making it look like the original character. Keep trying and editing, and then use Adobe Photoshop, and this is the best results I can get. I do remember that there was a crossover between the two shows, Milo's. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Hey Arnold characters as Disney style. Now, I haven't actually watched or even heard of this show during my childhood days because nobody talks about it. It was one of those forgotten shows during the mid to late 2000s, my childhood days. Nobody even talks about shows like Rugrats, Hey Arnold. I can't say Recess because Recess has aired in my Disney channel. It even aired in my local channel where it speaks, of course, the local language, Malay. But Hey Arnold, no slide or no trace of it. And it's quite impressive because Recess at that time, when I saw Recess when I was 8 years old, and that was around 2006. By that time, I believe Recess has already ended. But yeah, it wasn't until I saw a couple of people doing reviews of this specific cartoon, and I decided to watch a few episodes of it, and I think it was interesting. It was different compared to the other shows at that time. For example, if you compare this show with Recess is a bit more childish. I don't want to say that, but yeah, Recess is a bit more childish. Well, Hey Arnold it's more serious and darker, has a darker tone to it, but it also has more life lessons, and it teaches you about certain stuff such as maybe addiction or family issues or poverty, and shows like Recess, which airs in the same time, they don't talk about that, which is different compared to Hey Arnold. I kind of prefer Recess because I kind of grew up with it, which is a bit biased, I guess, but in terms of teaching life lessons and morality and all that and exposure, yeah. Hey there guys, it's been a while, but I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about We Bare Bear characters as Disney style. Now, specifically talking about this show, I remember watching this show a lot, especially during my college years, back in 2018, 2019, 2020, and of course watching the We Bare Bears movie. But when it comes to the series, I remember watching them multiple times, especially, well, not technically multiple times in a day, but I tend to watch the show maybe once a day back in 2019, 2020, because the show in my country, the show would air a lot. Like, for example, it aired on 8 to 8:30 a.m. and then after that maybe around 12 to 12:30 p.m. and then 4 to 4:30 p.m. and then later in the nighttime, I forgot the specific time, but I think it was around 8 to 8:30 or maybe 9 to 9:30, and it repeats every day like that. So the chances of me watching maybe once a day is it's quite high. So one of my favorite episodes in the show is when a recurring character appears in it. Like for example, Charlie or Chloe or Ranger Tapes or Lucy. Wait, that's her name? The fruit seller girl. I forgot the name. I think it's Lucy. Lucy and I'm not a big fan of Nom Nom. I like the episodes with them in it compared to, you know, the Three Bears and maybe a one episode character. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Buttowski characters as Pixar style. Now this is actually one of my favorite childhood shows, you know, growing up, especially in the year 2010, 2011, 2012. It was Buttowski, Adventure Time, Phineas and Ferb, and I want to say SpongeBob, but you know, SpongeBob is one of those shows that to this day I keep watching, so like I don't want to count that, but you know. And specifically talking about Buttowski, I can remember not most, but a lot of the episodes. First episode was Kick trying to, I believe he was trying to grab the sign from Dead Man's Drop or Dead Man's Valley, something like that, if you know, this is based on my memories. And then you have the episode where Kick and Gunther try to get a ticket, and it was to see, I believe, his idol, one of Kick's idols. I believe his name is Billy Stump. And then you got other episodes, you know, revolving, you know, the school and his other classmates, like for example, Kendall, Ronaldo, the science guy. What did I say? The science guy. Well, I forgot the other kid's name, the one with the big nose. But he actually has an older brother that hangs out with Brad, or I guess serve Brad, I guess. But yeah, in terms of childhood cartoon shows, especially hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Big City Green's characters as Pixar style. Now be warned that some of the characters might not resemble a lot compared to their original counterparts, especially Chip. You'll find out in the later parts. But speaking of Big City Greens, I used to watch this show a lot, especially back in, well, last year, 2 years ago, and I would wait for new episodes to come in. But I've stopped watching it maybe a few months ago. Okay, well, not a few months ago, maybe many months ago. I believe the last episode that I watched was on YouTube. They premiered a new episode of season 4, if I'm not mistaken. And it was the R&R episode. I forgot the actual English term for that, rest stop. And after that, I just stopped watching it. And I don't know why, but I guess the feeling isn't there anymore. I don't know how to specify it, but yeah, it doesn't, the show is still like cool and interesting, but I'm not feeling that thrill anymore when watching this show. I don't know why. Also, if I'm not mistaken, we're not that far from the movie Big City Greens, the movie, if I'm not mistaken. But I've seen the trailer, and you know, they're on space and all that. Not a big fan of that kind of plot, but you know, it's okay. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Kid vs Cat characters as Disney, or I guess Pixar style, because Kid vs Cat actually aired on Disney Channel or Disney XD, I believe. I can't remember much, but based on my memories, I've seen this show a lot of times during the early 2010s. I'm gonna say late 2000s, and it aired on, I can't remember if it's Disney or Nickelodeon. It's either those two. It's definitely not Cartoon Network. I don't remember the episode as well. However, I do remember the episode about the hamster, and the hamster is also an alien, and I believe his name Coop and Cat are working together to get rid of that specific alien hamster. Those are one of the episodes I actually remember. And then you have, there was a beach episode, but I can't remember the details. Cat was trying to do something, snatch the water or snatch the sand or something like that, but he has a device, and Coop and I can't remember the friend's name now. Dennis? Is Dennis his name? I don't remember. But Coop and his friend is, you know, trying to stop Cat from doing whatever, you know, Cat does, you know, the alien, his sabotage, invasion, whatever, etc. One of the characters I didn't like is probably the old one. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Johnny Test characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now this video was made according to the poll that I made, you know, yesterday, and Johnny Test won by a landslide. I can't remember the percentage, 50 something, 50%, whatever it was, 60%. And the others are 15, 16%. But speaking about Johnny Test, I don't have much memories about this show. I feel like it's one of those fever dream shows that, you know what I mean? It's one of those shows that I thought that I made up in my mind or in my dreams. And I never thought it actually existed in real life. That's why I kind of made the poll, the yesterday's poll. If you notice the similarity with those other shows, Kid vs. Kat, Keppa Mikey, Replacements, and Johnny Test. These are the shows that I feel like, did it exist or did my mind just make that show up? I remember this show airing in my country, and it was around 2009, 2010, 2011 before it stopped airing. But I never watched the show because I don't know why, but it was a bit boring, I guess, for me. And the show is, adventurous and all that, but yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's the animation style or the wacky sound effects, especially the whipping sound. But yeah, I wasn't into the show. Hey there guys, it's been a while, but I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about the Mighty Bee characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now, I don't have much memories about this cartoon show because it was one of those forgotten shows, and it aired back in late 2000s in my country, and it aired for a short period of time, maybe 2009, 2010, and I've seen the episodes because I can remember watching it, but I don't have much recollection of any episodes. I do remember a specific one though. She was trying to solve a case. It's the classic detective solving case cliche, and she interrogated every character, and eventually she was the suspect, or was it her friend, like something like that, and they both got kicked out. And that was the end of the episode. I can't remember what was it about, what they were interrogating about. I think it was like stolen cupcake or whatever it was. To tell you the truth, I don't even know the main character's name without looking up the wiki. Like if you ask me from my memories what's her name, I don't even know. I always thought that Mighty Bee was her name. But that's all for today's video. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Welcome to the Wayne characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now this is one of those forgotten cartoon shows, and I feel like a lot of people don't even know this cartoon existed in the first place, and it didn't even air in my country. Like there was no mention, whatsoever. And the reason why I found out about this cartoon show is by watching a video that was made from channel Frederator, and it was a channel that was famous for making 107 facts about this cartoon and that cartoon, etc. This was back in 2016, 2017, back in my high school/college days. I managed to watch the pilot. It was called Chapters, I think, on YouTube, and the first season on a certain cartoon site I don't want to mention, but I don't think that this show is a ripoff to Gravity Falls. I don't know why many people say that when it was first released. It didn't help the situation when it was released the same time as Gravity Falls was airing. But that's all for today's video. Hey there guys, it's been a while, but I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Invader Zim characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now I don't remember much about this cartoon. I do remember some of the, I guess it's called famous scenes. According to some people, this includes the time where Zim eats or consumes the other body parts or intestines of the other kids, and I remember the specific part where he slurps down I think it was intestines, but I don't remember, and he got very big. And the other episode was another, I forgot their species name, Urkin, a female Urkin. I believe her name is Tack, and she came down to sabotage Zim or something like that. I don't remember, or maybe she came down to take over the Zim's plan to conquer Earth, something like that. But that's kind of how it goes. I do remember where this one episode though, it has something to do with a chicken, but that's all I can remember. A giant chicken or whatever it is. I don't know why, but hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Edd and Eddy characters as Disney/Pixar style. Sorry, it's a bit hard to pronounce that. Edd and Eddy. from what I can remember from this cartoon is that I don't watch the show much compared to a relative of mine who watches this show a lot. I would watch this show when, my relative would watch it, because in my house we only have one TV, and it was one of those, how do I say it, the TV has a huge, it was a different time, in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, there wasn't, smart TVs didn't exist yet. It was those big bulky TVs. And one of the episodes that I can remember is the alien one. Well, it's not actually an alien, it was, spoiler alert, I believe it was Rolf's relatives relatives from the countryside, since Rolf is from the countryside. I believe he's the son of a shepherd, I think something like that. I forgot his quotes. And then there was another episode where it takes place in school, where I believe it has something to do with a report card or getting an injection. I think it's either those two. And then lastly, one of the episodes that I truly remember was the time where Edd gets angry, I believe. I got nothing much to say about this cartoon specifically because it wasn't one of my favorite shows to watch. But that's all for today's video, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm back for a new video, and this time it's about Randy Cunningham, 9 great ninja characters as Pixar style. Now this is one of my favorite Disney XD shows alongside Buttowski, and I guess Gravity Falls, but Gravity Falls was released on Disney Channel, and Randy Cunningham and Buttowski wasn't. They were more Disney XD exclusive, so I don't count Gravity Falls technically. But anyways, I remember watching this show starting in 2013, and it never stopped airing, meaning that in my country, the Disney XD channel would just rerun or re-air the episodes, repeated episodes from 2013 to until the end of Disney XD, when in my country, Disney Channel and Disney XD was cut. I remember a lot of episodes. The first episode where Randy first, learn about the whole ninja nomicon and becomes the ninja. And then the other episode where they realized that McFist was the villain, the villain trying to kill the ninja. And then you have the Halloween episode, the zombie. I mean, I can list on a lot of episodes, but it's gonna take a while. However, I'm not a fan of the animation style of this cartoon. No offense. I feel like it would have been it would have made more impact if the animation style was different. Imagine if this cartoon had an anime vibe to it. Like, take for example, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hey there guys, it's been a while, but I'm back for a new video, and this time it's about the replacement characters as Pixar style. Now this is a long-awaited video by some of you guys out there, because I've received comments from maybe a week ago or even months ago suggesting I should do the replacement characters as Pixar style. So here it is. I don't remember much about this cartoon. I do remember the intro explaining the plot / synopsis of it, but I don't remember any episode. Well, maybe I do remember one specific episode, and I believe it could be the first episode of the cartoon. It has something to do with baseball, and I think it's Todd, the little brother. It's more focused on Todd, I think. And he replaces the coach, the baseball coach, with another, person. That's basically the entire premise of the replacements. Characters, or let's say staffs, are replaced with better staffs, I guess. But how do I say it? It backfired. That's the word. It backfired on them. Or another way to put it, it was a bit too much. Another thing I didn't realize back then compared to now is that I didn't know that Todd and Riley were orphans and they were adopted. I always thought that, those two, their mom and dads are actually their biological mom and dads. Maybe it's just my lack of observation, and me not knowing English much, especially back then. I didn't know jack squat, so sorry about that. Hey there guys, today's video is about Johnny Bravo characters as Disney style. Now this is gonna be a short video because I only did 6 characters, because those are the only recurring characters. There's other recurring characters, but they only reappeared maybe twice, I believe. I wanted to do the female characters that appeared in all of the episodes in Johnny Bravo, but the issue is that there's a lot of them, and with each episode it's a new female character, so I chose not to do it instead. And even if I did do it, it's gonna be a long video, because in almost... Hey there guys, sorry if this is gonna be a short video, but I've been sick for a few, well, not technically a few, but a lot of days, and that explains why I haven't uploaded any videos lately. So I only did the 5 main characters from Codename Kids Next Door, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. And I wish I could have done more characters, cover more characters like Delightful Children Down the Lane and Father and etc. But I didn't have the time, and I've gotten sick and going to the hospital, etc. So I hope you guys at least enjoy this video. And sorry for the voice, sorry for my voice. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Pucca characters as Disney/Pixar animation style. Now I don't have much memories watching this show, but I do remember that this show aired in my country, and it aired for a while, like maybe 5 to 6 years. But I don't remember if it's on Disney Channel or Disney XD. Not only that, I've looked up the wiki and I found out that Pucca and her friends, the other characters, they're all kids. All this time that I thought that they were teenagers or college students or young adults, but they're actually, if I remember correctly, I was looking up the wiki, I believe she's 10 to 11 years old, and Garu is 13 if I'm not mistaken. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Powerpuff Girl characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now this is gonna be one of those videos where I feel like I should have done more, and it's due to my health issues. For the past, I believe, 6 to 7 days, I guess a week, I've been going off and on to the hospital, and home and hospital. So that's why you don't see me making videos for the past 5 days, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry about that. But currently I am a bit feeling better. Anyways, I've tried doing characters like him and the Green Gang and Sedusa, but the design that I got was just a bit too off, so I didn't upload it and show it to you guys in this video. I almost forgot to add Mr. Mayor and Miss Bellum before I trying to finish this video for today. At the end of the day, I hope I can recover this fast and I can make a lot of videos for you guys. I'm just a bit worried about that, but yeah, that's about it, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Dexters Laboratory characters as Disney style. Sorry for my voice, I've been recently diagnosed with TB and getting treatment and all that, but let's move on. I remember watching this show when I was little, but I wasn't a fan of it compared to my older brother. He was a bigger fan of it, and this was back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. I was also planning to add the superhero group characters that includes the monkey and all that, so I just did the monkey only, and I feel like even then that's like a bit of a failure. Like, it doesn't look like the original, it looks a bit off, so sorry about that. I do of course remember the famous laughing... Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Jimmy Neutron characters as Disney/Pixar style. Now I just want to remind you guys that I didn't add Goddard in this video because Midjourney couldn't generate an accurate depiction of it. I've tried hours and hours of using Midjourney to generate an image of Goddard, but it never looked like the original. At least 60 to 70% it never looked like Goddard, so I chose not to upload it. I used to watch this show a lot back in middle school and high school, and it aired around 2:30 p.m. Just the best time. You just got home from school, you just bathed, and then you had lunch, and a perfect time to watch Jimmy Neutron, 2:30 p.m. It had a lot of reruns, but I didn't care that much. I enjoyed watching the show, and for me, Jimmy Neutron didn't have bad episodes, I guess. But that's all for today's video, I guess. Hey there guys, I'm back for a new video, and this time it's about the Fairly Odd Parents characters as Disney style. Now, I'm a bit disappointed with this one because I've tried many times, generating and editing using Photoshop, and I don't know, I just don't like it. It didn't work out for most of the characters, except Timmy. I like the design that Midjourney did for Timmy, and even then it took hours trying to get the right design, and the buck teeth and everything. But for most of the characters, yeah, I don't like it, and I just laugh a bit when it comes to Jorgen's Pixar's design. Also, speaking of the Fairly Odd Parents, I haven't actually seen the new show, but I've heard that people say that it's a good show, and I would love, looking forward watching that show. In my opinion, when did Fairly Odd Parents, when did it become the downfall? But when season 9, I think. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends characters as Disney style. Just want to give a quick reminder that I couldn't do Will. I tried doing it, but it failed. Here's the image. Yeah, it just flops. Even Eduardo looks a bit weird in my opinion. I've tried hours and hours, but I guess. The best one is probably Mac, with second place being Frankie, and the third place would be Blue. Speaking of this cartoon, I remember watching this show during my middle school to high school, even elementary, but not as much compared to middle school and high school. This show aired around, get this, 6 a.m. I would watch this show maybe during 6:15 a.m., getting ready for school, and I would catch maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of the segment of the episodes usually, and after that I would watch Powerpuff Girls 6:30 to 7 a.m. I also remember that there was a Foster's Home movie about. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Hi Puffy Ami Yumi characters as Disney style. Boy, that's a mouthful to say, but I don't remember much about this cartoon, especially during my childhood. I do remember watching it, but very rarely compared to other shows like Foster's Home or Samurai Jack. I don't watch a lot of Cartoon Network shows actually, aside from those. I don't even watch Johnny Bravo, but anyways, I decided to rewatch some of the old episodes. It's on YouTube, I think. I hope it's still there, before it gets copyrighted and deleted. I can think of a few episodes, for example, the Biggest Fan episode, the Julie episode, the third member, she came back for vengeance and she's crazy, etc. Also, I don't know a lot of characters in this cartoon. I do know the recurring ones, Ami, Yumi, Cass, the cats. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Justice League animated series characters as Disney style. Quickly, I want to point out that certain characters are not included in this video due to Midjourney not knowing who those characters are. For example, Midjourney knows Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, but Midjourney doesn't know who Jon Stewart is. Midjourney also doesn't know who Hawkgirl is, so I have to specifically enter the prompt, like the usual of the other videos that I've done. This is actually the only video where most of the characters are already known and I don't have to specifically type it, except for certain characters, of course, like Hawkgirl or Martian Manhunter. But yeah, for the others, it was easy. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash. Aquaman was a little bit of a problem because when I enter the prompt for Aquaman, I keep getting the image of the live action, the current movie Aquaman, Jason. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Shuriken School characters as as Pixar style, since Shuriken School is Jetix and it aired on Disney. This is one of those shows that you probably thought that you made up in your mind, or it's just one of those fantasy dream shows that, wait, was it real or not? You know what I mean? I don't remember much from this show, but I do remember that the original dub of this show is actually French, since it was made by a French animation company. Correct me if I'm wrong though. But I still remember the first episode though, like slight memories of the first episode that I watched, and that was back in 2008, 2009. It was about a robbery or something like that in the school, and the three, I can't remember their names now. The three main characters, I believe it's Izon. Yeah, I don't remember the name. I just remember Izon because His name is like a bit special, Aizon. And his father is, I don't know if he's a cook or a chef, but he makes those rice balls, onigiri. That's from what I can remember. But I do remember the other students from their appearances, and not the names, of course. We have the monk, we have the kid with the shades, the sunglasses, the romance guy, I guess. I don't know how to say that guy. The one with the white one, the white robe, the blonde girl, the French scuba diver. Am I missing? Yeah, the sumo kid, the pig, I think. Let me know if I'm missing somebody. I also want to apologize for not making videos for nearly a week, maybe a week and a day, like 8 days, I think, because I was a bit busy with, hospital stuff, illness and all that. I don't want to elaborate on it, but currently I'm trying to make a video, Danny Phantom characters in real life. I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Camp Lakebottom characters as Pixar style. Also, sorry for the audio, I'm using a different phone. Speaking of this show, I do actually remember watching this show, and it was back around my teenhood years, 2013, 2015, but it stopped airing maybe around like a few years later after that. But I do remember the show, but I don't remember any episodes though. No recollection of it, but I remember the theme song, like I think it goes something like Camp Lakebottom is something too true, something like that. You guys can look it up, the intro on YouTube. It's like Camp Lakebottom is got to true. Camp Lakebottom is something like that. And if I remember correctly, it's correct me if I'm wrong though. It's a Canadian animated series and it premiered on Disney XD. I looked the show up and I was kind of surprised that it. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Xiaolin Showdown characters as Disney style. Quickly I want to mention that I kind of failed doing Jack Spicer. Was it Jack Spicer? But it's Jack and Wuya. I kind of failed doing these two characters. I've tried hours and hours of trying to, generating and getting at least resemble a little bit comparing to the original, but yeah, I just couldn't do it. Originally, I was gonna include Chase as well, not uploading the image, but Chase's design in Midjourney is a bit meh, but I decided to upload it anyways. Speaking of the show, I don't remember much the episodes, but I do remember most of the characters' names, and for some reason, I don't know why, but the term Shengon Wu just keeps, crossing in my mind, and I feel like it has something to do with the show. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about my life as a teenage robot characters as Disney style. Quickly, I want to say Happy New Year and happy first year anniversary of my YouTube channel. It's been a year since I uploaded the first video. I believe it was 31st December of 2023. It was around that, or either 1st January, you guys can look it up. I want to thank each and one of you guys for watching the videos and you guys subscribing. I've never expected to hit 9,400 subscribers. I always thought that I would just get around maybe 100. It was originally just like a fun thing to see what you guys think of it when I turn cartoon characters into a different style of animation by using AI like Midjourney and the others. I hope I can make more videos for you guys and maybe new ideas as well. Like when I first started, it was just cartoon characters in real life, and then in anime style, and then in Disney/Pixar. Hey there guys, I'm back with a new video, and this time it's about Dora the Explorer characters as Disney style. Now I've been getting a lot of, well, I don't say a lot, but some comments suggesting that I should do this video, so that's why I'm doing it. And I want to apologize if let's say I didn't do or I didn't fulfill your request yet of certain cartoon characters that you guys plan on wanting me to do. But I always do this requesting based on if I see the comment, and I would add that comment suggestions to the list. Like for example, this video, Dora the Explorer, maybe a few weeks ago somebody suggested it. I can't remember the name now, the one who suggests this, but alongside some other ideas, like for example, this cartoon character is Pixar style, or this cartoon character is anime style, or whatever it is. It's not like I don't look at the comments. I do sometimes, depending on my health and, see if I'm busy or not with my job. But if I do, then I will add that to the list. Speaking about Dora the Explorer, I don't remember much watching this show, but I do remember that kids, back in the 2000s would agree that everybody would remember Dora. Dora the Explorer, Barney, Blue's Clues, the Sesame Street, Elmo. Those are the classic Teletubbies. Those are the 2000s children show, I guess. Well, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys.